So I'm a rather tame individual. Still in high school, never really talks to anyone. Wears trench coats to school, you know, average life. However, this does not necessarily equate to events in my life being very tame. So that's what this series is going to be based around. I'm going to tell you all about my life, from womb to tomb. Okay, maybe just the highlights. So I was thinking about recent stories to tell you, and I immediately thought of the cruise my family and I went on recently. So here we go! This should be fun. It was the middle of summer break. To those of you who do not know, I'm a huge fan of indie game dev team Playdead. So I've been looking forward to their game Inside for like 4 to 5 years at the time. And so one day they revealed the release date. The game, which was the only thing I had been excited about in my life, was coming out within the next month. Unbeknownst to me, the game would be released on a day I would not be at home, and I instead would be in the middle of the sea with drunk family and drunk people. This was obviously horrible, and I wanted this cruise to be over as fast as humanly possible so I could play it. In doing this, however, I inadvertently made time pass a lot slower. So now I'm going to tell you about the actual vacation. Just before I begin, take note, I am probably the most tame individual you will ever meet. I am legit terrified of doing the drugs and fighting and the drinking. You know, the average cruise activities, as I learned. So here we go with the cruise. Okay, so no vacation story is complete without the car ride to the actual vacation. So, on our way to the cruise, my family and I decided to split the cars up into 3 different cars. In one car, we had my parents. In the second car, we had my recently engaged aunt and her husband, plus my little cousin. And in the third car, which was the car I was in, it was me, my sister, my cousin, my grandma, and my incredibly naggy aunt. Yes, I do love my family. So car 3 was a disaster waiting to happen. What happens when you fill a car up with some of the most anxiety-filled human beings in the entire world? Yeah, you get the embodiment of anxiety. It was about a 4-hour trip to the ship. How could we possibly screw this one up? So everybody else starts driving, except for us, because my grandma wanted to make like a 3-minute long prayer. And then she finally starts driving. It felt like 0.5 miles per hour. Oh, come on! I swear to you, we even stopped at like 6 places before actually beginning our journey. We stopped at a bank, a person's house, 2 gas stations, 1 church, and 2 McDonald's. And like 1 hour after we were supposed to begin our trip, we finally embark on the most bonding journey. At the end of this journey, I tell you, we all loved each other. Just kidding. At some point, we figured out we had like 30 minutes before the ship actually took off, and we were 1 hour from the ship. Now, in my head, I was thinking, heck yes, maybe I will be able to play Inside on the release date. But then I thought to myself, but my family paid for this to make us happy, to bring our family closer together. It would just be horrible if we didn't show up. Then I was sent a link to the trailer for Inside, and I was like, screw this family crap, I want to play Inside. So let me try to paint a mental picture for you as to what it sounded like in the car during this time. Yeah, it was pretty bad. My grandma began to blame us for not going to church. I am dead serious, she actually did. Okay, so we finally make it to the port, 10 minutes late. The ship is still here though, so we do have some time. We go through the boarding process, like Sonic speed, right? And we make it to the ship. And I kid you not, the moment we get in, they shut the door and we started moving. And in case you did not know, it usually takes like an hour to start moving once you board. Yeah, we were super late. So I'm gonna leave the actual cruise part to the next video. Because if you think the ride was insane, it only gets worse, trust me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Yay.